Diddy got 4 years, man. I thought Diddy was coming home today. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Diddy was coming home today. He I didn't think that Diddy was gonna have any more. I thought he was gonna have time served and he'll be out. But 4 years, flipping out. He thought he was coming home as well. Diddy thought he was coming home as well. He was so confident. Look, he was so confident. Sean Combs booked speaking engagements in Miami for next week. That's how confident he thought he was coming home. How you booking appointments in Miami for next week if you don't think you're coming home today? The judge calling it the height of hubris. That was probably one of the reasons why the judge said, you know what? We're giving you 4 years. You know what I'm saying? We're giving you 4 years. Bearing in mind, this is not a state case. This is a federal case. So the federal case, yeah, you have to do 3/3 of your sentence. If this was a state case, Diddy probably would be already on his way home now. But this is a federal case. A federal case, you got to do 85% of your time, whereas a state case, you only do half, yeah. And plus, you could probably he could have probably got house arrest and some stuff like that. So, boy, Diddy's going to have to sit down for a bit. Diddy's at least going to have to do another year in jail. Let's get live to the court, though, because this was the little clip I seen of what happened with Diddy.
Welcome back to AP News live stream of the Sean Diddy Combs sentencing. 4 years and 2 months. That's what he got, and Mike was there when it all came down. Mike Sisak, our AP reporter in the courthouse with Diddy.
That's right. Our colleague Larry Newmeister is in the courtroom. Was in the courtroom as sentencing was unfolding. I was watching on a monitor from the press room so that I could give you the updates right as it was happening. And yeah, this sentencing was the culmination of a long day in court for Sean Combs and also a long day in court for everyone involved in this case. While we did not hear from the victims, the accusers, Cassie, Jane, and other folks in court today, they did write letters. They did express to the judge their interest in not seeing leniency for Sean Combs. And in the end, Judge Arun Subramanian, he found that while prosecutors were asking for too much, they wanted 11 plus years, that there needed to be a significant sentence to punish Sean Combs for crimes that involve violence, that he said involved coercion, and also for the totality of what he said was 15 years of conduct. The judge acknowledged that, yes, the jury in this case had a split verdict, that the jury convicted Combs of 2 counts of prostitution-related offenses, but acquitted him of the more serious charges, sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy, those counts that could have put him in prison for the rest of his life. However, the judge said that he was sitting there in court listening to Cassie testify, listening to Jane testify, and that he had to consider the behavior and the totality of Combs' character as the appropriate sentence. Now, that said, Combs has been in jail since his arrest last year. He's been in jail for more than a year, so that means he could be released in about 3 years when he's 58 or 59 years old.
Right, so he did spend 13 months at the
Nah, he'd be out in less than 3 years. You got 4 years, you don't do the full 4, and he's done over a year already. He's got like 2 years left. 2, 4 years, about 3.5. He's got like just over 2.
the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, so that counts towards his sentence of 4 years and 2 months. And then after he's let out of prison,
Oh, yeah, bear in mind, sorry, I didn't include the 2 months, so yeah.
he will be on a 5-year supervised release program. And the judge also asking his attorneys, where does he want to go to prison? And his attorney's saying, I'll have to get back to you on Monday about that. Is that typical where you get a choice of where to go?
Not a specific choice, but judges can make recommendations about where in the country a person could be incarcerated.
The judge is asking his attorney, where does Diddy want to go? They must feel sorry for him. They're probably under some pressure here to be like, yo, you can't let him go home today. You can't let him go home today. Diddy's lucky because, like they said, he's lucky he beat the sex trafficking charges, or he probably wouldn't even be coming home. They would have slammed him. I think they wanted to make an example of Diddy, and they didn't expect him to beat the case. Yeah, and it's just one of them ones there, innit? But why? I know Diddy thought he was coming home from when you're booking engagements to appointments for Miami for next week. Even his, because he's getting advised by his lawyers, so his lawyers probably even said, "Yo, you're coming home, rare. There's still time. He can still Diddy can still appeal this though."
Ultimate determination is made by the federal prison system, the Federal Bureau of Prisons. But since Combs has his home in the Miami area, the judge could recommend a prison within the state of Florida or within the Southeast. The Bureau of Prisons typically will put people in institutions that are within 500 miles or so of their address to make it easier for family to visit, for friends to visit. That said, sometimes due to the conditions of a particular inmate, the needs that they have, they might not get those accommodations. That proximity.
Yo, everybody can't go and pick where they want to go to jail. They send you where they send you. But obviously, Diddy's got money in it. But yeah, man, it looks like Diddy's got slam. I'm gonna go through a little few things. There's a few little pictures, yeah, of Diddy in court. Look, Diddy, look at him. He just looks scared and that in court. He was in court crying and stuff there. We're gonna get into this 50 Cent piece in a minute. Look. This is Diddy after. This is the. Remember, you ain't allowed cameras in court, so people are drawing stuff. This was Diddy after they told him he got his sentence. This was Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, still humbled him and all that. You get me? A lot of his family was in court today as well. He's been in court all day. He's been in court all day. This has been the sentencing's been all day. You've had his family come and speak for him. Diddy's went up and spoke for him. Victims have spoke, written letters to the judge, everything, man. Everybody's been out court. That live that I just played you, them people talking, was about 6 hours long. People have been outside court all day. And bear in mind, that's in America as well. You know what I'm saying? Look, Diddy had already booked public appearances and speaking engagements under the assumption he'd be coming home today. The judge sentenced him to more than 4 years in federal. That was arrogant of Diddy. Diddy shouldn't have booked nothing. That was arrogant. That could be one of the reasons why you got the time. That could be one of the reasons why you got the time. You get me? But to be honest, yeah, it's not that bad. Then you got, wait, let me get into this, man. Then you got yo, one thing about look, this is 50 Cent putting up this. Yo, what's wrong? What's wrong with 50 Cent, man? Nah, man, I'm just losing all respect. I'm just losing all respect for 50 Cent, man. Look, he's laughing about this. Hey, to whoever was booking Diddy for speaking engagement, I heard he won't be able to make it. I'm available. Like, you're just running jokes and just laughing like 50. Come on, man. There's taking the piss, and then there's petty, and then this is some bitchness, man. I can't even lie, man. Yo, we all know 50 Cent. 50 Cent's not a guy that shows emotion, so you've got to read the signs with 50 Cent. 50 Cent is hurt about his baby mother. I'm telling you that now. But I will say this, 50's always been dissing Puffy as well. So 50 ain't like Puffy from ages ago. So to hear what Puffy was doing with his baby mothers as well, that only threw fuel on the fire, you get me? So I'm not just going to go on like 50's just trolling Puffy now because of his baby mother. 50's been trolling Puffy, you get me? But if anything, all this though, laughing at man and all that 50, you get me? And I seen something else here, and I hope this ain't true. Where was it? Hope ain't true. I think it's been deleted now. I think it's been deleted. 50 put up a let me see. I'm gonna try and find it. I hope this weren't true, I hope this weren't true. Trust me. I hope this weren't true. 50 Cent, look at this. 50 post of roll. Diddy's judge. I hope this is just banned. I hope he's just messing about here, because if not, this is some real bitch shit. I don't care what no one says. And I rate 50. Well, I rated 50. I'm starting to not rate him now, man. He's wrote to the judge. I have an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 20 years. He's very dangerous. Multiple times I've feared for my life. I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon them. There hasn't been enough time for him to reform or make any adjustments, despite his trying to teach a class in there. As you are already aware, the government has spent the maximum amount of money on deploying federal agencies, which appeared to be an army, in 2 locations simultaneously. Later, his son, who's dealing with his own scrape allegations, claimed that the feds had hit the wrong house. Anyway, Diddy's only going to return to hiring more sex mail workers and keeping most of the baby oil away from the general public, and babies need it. My Netflix docs on this scandalous subject is coming soon. I think that this is just, I think that 50, I don't think 50 really sent that, but yo, 50's doing too much, man. 50's doing too much, man. Trust me. Just looking at 50 funny, man. Like, yo, man. Madness. But yeah, look, academic support. If Diddy qualifies for the RDAF program, AP program, his 50-month sentence would qualify him a full year after existing 85, which is 29, when minus time served. So given that 17 months, meaning in about a year, he'll be transferred to a halfway house more likely. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, Diddy finna spin back 2027. Yeah, probably. You get me? He's not going to do that full 4. I know that for a fact. Even if Diddy does another two more years, he's not going to do the full 4. No, he's not going to do the full 4. You get me? The court imposes a fine of $500,000 as well, including the defray the cost of imprisonment. There is no restitution, but there is forfeiture as deflected in the order. There is a $5,000 fine under the statute or whatever, and special assessment. Madness, man. Yeah. A lot of people are mad as well. There'll be a lot of people mad. They was really trying to give Diddy 11 years, man. They was really trying to give Diddy 11 years, man. It's madness, man. Madness. I know Diddy is pissed right now. Diddy is pissed right now. He thought he was coming home. He thought he was coming home today, man. And to find out that you got another 2 years in there, probably. It's mad anyway. What do you lot think? Do you lot think that Diddy should have been out today? Do you lot think Diddy should have got more time? What do you lot think? Put it in the comment section, innit? If you're watching this video, subscribe to the channel, people. Get me to 1,000 subs, man. What's wrong with you? Don't you like the content? Come on, man. If you're watching the video, press the like button. I'm out, though, Zed's World.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.